Denver 7 News at 4 starts with the latest on our Weather Action Day. This is a live look at the radar, and you can see the storm we've been talking about moving in. Welcome to Denver 7 News at 4. I'm Jessica Porter. Here in Denver right now, it is cloudy and cold out there, but things are going to be looking much different in the next 24 hours. We've got you covered from the mountains to down here in Denver. We're going to start with reporter Liz Gilardi up in the high country. Liz, what's going on up there?
Well, Jessica, in mountain towns, there's a lot of excitement about the snow, and here in Vail, it's about to be spring break. So a lot of people are saying, hey, this is really perfect timing. Now, it might be perfect if you're already here, but getting to the mountains tomorrow might be difficult, if not impossible. CDOT is telling drivers to get to their destination before this storm hits. If you're trying to think about driving during the storm, pack your car with all the necessary supplies in case you get stranded. CDOT officials say there could be safety closures along I-70 throughout the weekend, depending on the conditions. Vail Resorts is also echoing that reminder. They want people to be able to ski, but they also want them to be safe.
No, it might not be. I think the biggest thing is, we want you to ski and ride safe, but we want you to get here safe too. So make sure you're checking CDOT alerts. Make sure you're going, not only checking the weather forecast, but the I-70 forecast. That way you can get here safely and have an awesome time.
Vail is gearing up for a powder day on Sunday, and they just announced that they would be extending their season. But a reminder, too, if you're heading up, many of the resorts require a reservation this year. Reporting live, Liz Gilardi, Denver 7.
Looks beautiful and sunny up there. Thank you, Liz. And the system moving into Colorado has already dropped plenty of snow on its way here. This is video from Summerlin, Nevada. That is just west of Las Vegas. That is not a common sight in the desert. The timing and size of this storm has been tough to nail down. Meteorologist Stacey Donaldson joins us now with the latest. Hi, Stacey.
Hey there. Yes, we've had a bit of a shift in the storm. It's going to push a little farther to the north, so that does change what's going to happen here for the Front Range. In the meantime, we still have lots of watches, warnings, and advisories. One of those is an avalanche watch just off to our west, so try to avoid the backcountry as this really heavy snow moves in, because it will be quite dangerous. Winter weather advisory down into southwestern Colorado, our northern and central mountains the same, and winter weather advisories for the eastern plains, and that's been downgraded from that winter storm watch. But we are still under a winter storm warning here for Denver over the entire weekend. So this storm is still going to be affecting our area, especially just off to the west into our foothills up toward Estes Park and especially up toward Cheyenne. Blizzard warning has been issued into Wyoming here for Saturday night into early Sunday. So treacherous conditions will exist there as we go into Saturday night. So this low is coming a little closer. It's going to jog a little farther to the north. So the more intensity of this storm will be up into Wyoming and just down to our west here from Denver. So that is going to change what we expect for snowfall totals. Now, coming up, I'll have those updated totals as we get a little farther into this show, but you can also check in on anything weather related on our streaming channel 24/7. You just search Denver 7 on any of your favorite streaming devices.
Thank you, Stacey. Lance Hernandez is joining us live now. Lance, the city of Denver is also taking a proactive approach.
They really are. They're still planning for heavy snowfall, even if it doesn't come. While CDOT will focus on the interstates like I-25 and I-70, the city's Department of Transportation and Infrastructure will focus on main streets like Alameda, Broadway, and Colfax. They know that neighborhoods will also get dumped on too, maybe not as much as in the mountains, but a lot nonetheless. The plan is to send in an army of pickup trucks with plows. 36 of them will deploy into the neighborhoods when the snow starts flying.
During each 12-hour shift, they will take a single pass down the center of each residential street. Now keep in mind that these plows do not bring streets to the bare pavement, nor do they carry de-icer. However, they can be very helpful in clearing a path to the main streets and prevent deep ice ruts.
Now, if you've been in Denver for any length of time, you remember some storms which were just like that. They dumped enough snow that melted during warm weather and then froze and remained frozen for weeks on end. We don't want that to happen here. Reporting live along I-25 at Alameda, Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.
Thank you, Lance. And as Stacy mentioned earlier, Denver 7 will be here for you throughout this storm with 24/7 coverage on your favorite streaming devices, as well as updates all weekend on Denver 7 and on our sister station, Local 3.
The Biden administration says it has the authority to direct states to open vaccine eligibility to all adult Americans by May 1st. They expect to have enough COVID vaccine supply for all adults by the end of May. To get ready for this, they say they'll be getting the COVID vaccine to hundreds of additional community health centers. They'll also be doubling the number of pharmacies that have the vaccine available. They're also working to increase the number of people who can administer those vaccines by expanding who's eligible. That will now include dentists, EMTs, midwives, optometrists, and veterinarians. Now, you'll want to start watching your bank account this weekend. The first stimulus checks from the relief package that President Biden signed yesterday are expected to start hitting bank accounts. The payments will continue over the next several weeks. Now, just like the last two times, if you receive the money by direct deposit, you will get it the fastest. The Biden administration will focus over the next coming weeks in how it will distribute all of the other money in the aid package. The Education Department plans to begin distributing the billions of dollars going to schools this month. The Treasury Department is working with governors and mayors to finalize a plan for how to best distribute billions in state and local aid.
You may be able to get your COVID vaccination sooner than you thought. Governor Jared Polis announcing today that all Coloradans who want the COVID vaccine will be eligible to receive it by mid-April. Not only is that sooner than earlier projections, it also is earlier than President Biden's goal of making vaccinations available to all American adults by May 1st. At this afternoon's briefing, the governor was asked how long it'll take to actually get all Coloradans their shots.
It depends on national vaccine supply. Could it go into June? Could it be done mid-May? Absolutely, those are possible. But the range I'd put on it is sometime between mid-May and early June. Every Coloradan who wants the vaccine will be able to have it, and every Coloradan will be eligible by mid-April.
Now, to get there, the state will be opening 6 mass vaccination sites in counties across the state, which will open later this month.